Hey everyone, how's
Hello.
it going? It's Jewel and Dorit here, and welcome to the Essetino Weekly Mastermind, episode number 16.
Yes, welcome everybody to another weekly live stream. Every single week we go live on Thursdays at 6 p.m. PST to be a resource for you. This channel is all about marketing, mindset, and money tips, all different kinds of things, social media for creative entrepreneurs, for those of you who are building your business online. So with that being said, we put these live streams on to answer your questions, to be a resource for you, to show up for you, and just to hang out with you and get to know you more, because that's always fun. So I see some people already just chiming in saying hello. We'll wait for a few more people to come in.
I noticed that we just got this notification that on my Facebook, it's not going live. So I don't know what's happening. So I'm going to have to go onto Dorit's Facebook.
Yeah, so I know some of you might be watching from Facebook on my profile, as well as on YouTube. We're always streaming on YouTube. So so Jules just going to share the stream around on Facebook, and in the meantime, we'll just say some hello to some peeps over here. We got Lenny. Hello, Lenny.
Hi,
good to
Lenny.
see you. And Linda says she can't join us tonight, but wishes you all have a wonderful week. Thank you for just showing up and letting us know, Linda.
Yeah,
that's
I appreciate
no problem
it
at all. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week.
I wanted to show you an art piece that I did a while ago when I was in high school, but you'll see the post later on.
Yes, for sure. Roland is in the house as well. Hello, Roland.
Hello, Roland.
Love the sunflower emoji. And we have Lisa. Hello, Lisa. And Lisa, we want to talk about you today. We want to talk about you. You are just such a gem. You are our very first member channel on our channel meeting. And we just want to thank you so much for actually becoming a member of the channel and showing your support.
Yeah, on Monday we put out a video announcing that we have channel memberships, and I finally, got myself to figure it out and to put it all in play. We are going to be updating some of the perks that come with it, but we're I was so excited when I saw our very first YouTube channel member, and thank you so much, Lisa. You can see that she has a little logo on there. It's supposed to be a different logo. It's supposed to be like a star.
A star icon,
so
yeah.
I'm not sure why it's doing that. Maybe on YouTube it's different.
Yeah, so that's interesting. But thank you so much, Lisa, and happy to see you here on the live stream. Teddy, hello. First video goes over 1,000 views, and another will within the next day or two. My God, that's amazing. Such amazing growth. I love hearing about that. You guys share your wins with us in the comments as well, as we're saying hello to some people here.
Congratulations, Teddy.
Yeah, but congrats.
Well deserved.
That is, you're going to have so many more of those videos as well. So it's just going to keep on climbing.
And just to show what Lisa became our first member, and she's the middle tier. So we'll be showing it to you later on in this video. But basically, whenever Lisa comments on YouTube, her name is highlighted in green, and she has a yellow star by her name.
You can see
Lisa, if you click on the emojis thing, you should have access to a bunch of emojis that we inputted in there that only you will have access to.
Yeah, I think it's just the way that the icon's showing up through StreamYard, which is the platform that we're using to stream to Facebook and YouTube, that it's showing up as that weird symbol there.
I'm going to leave it to you for a second, because a call just came in that I really do need to take.
Sure, yeah. So Jewel mentioned to me ahead of time that she's waiting for an important call. So
I'll be right back.
She has to be MIA for a second here while she takes that call. But no problem. Let's continue saying hello. I see Brenda is here. You said you're on Facebook on our page or in our group, maybe watching from our page or group, and you can hear us. Good to know. No audio issues this time around. Excellent. You guys are saying hello to each other. Liat, hello. Love to see you on here. Thank you for watching. And Phil, hello. Nice to see you on here again. Everyone's congratulating Teddy. Amazing win. Yeah, and you guys share your wins, please. I'd love to hear, how was your past week? How did your week go? Anything exciting happen? Did you start a new project? Did you make some progress on your existing projects? I would love to hear that. So please do put that in the comments. Lenny says, memberships are unavailable for me. Meaning like on your channel, you aren't able to offer that just yet because you do need to reach 30,000 subscribers. For most YouTubers, one of our clients has early access. This is a funny thing. He has early access to the memberships feature. He has just over 2,000 subscribers on his channel. We were blown away that he can actually offer memberships. So that's really cool. I guess YouTube is doing some testing. Maybe, they're rolling it out to a few members just to see how they do at a lower subscriber point. But is that what you mean, Lenny? You're not able to offer them, or you're not able to see that we are offering them? Because that's another issue that I would want to know about. Okay, and then you guys are saying hello to each other. Hello, hello. Such an amazing supportive community here, guys. Roland says, remember when I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I had a video that is 2 months old, had 2,500 views, and Jewel said 25,000. Well, it sounds like it's on its way to 25,000 views. So that's pretty awesome. So that was just two weeks ago, and those views have more than doubled. That's amazing, Roland. Can you remind us which video was that again on your channel that is doing so well? And do you think, was it the SEO that you think is really helping it, or is it, a trending topic? Let us know. Lenny says, money calls Q4. Yes, Q4 is always lovely. It's definitely working that way for us so far. I think it's because, when September rolls around, it's just people get into an automatic work mode. Like, okay, it's the beginning. It might be like the beginning of a school year or the beginning of some sort of season. And it's also nearing the end of the year. So people are like, okay, I got to get to my act together. And because we're seeing a lot of orders come in terms of, we're doing more YouTube coaching, one-on-one YouTube coaching. A lot of people are coming to us asking to help with their channel. Nice one, Jewel. And also with graphic design work. So that's totally exploding. Just like your fire emoji, Lenny. Here, I'll move over. Dawn?
Yeah, Dawn's in here.
Oh, you're cheating. You're looking on your phone. I'm going through the ones on StreamYard.
Sorry.
So just saying hello to people. Oh, and by the way, Roland's video that reached 2,500 views a couple weeks ago is now at 5.6.
Ooh, I remember I said 25,000.
Mm-hmm. Penny says, hard to believe that many people find my videos helpful. Very humbling.
It is very humbling.
You know what? You're just going to be in surprise over and over again. And, because it's really funny. Like you don't think something that you're talking about. Yeah. You just, it seems like such basic knowledge to you, or it's just like maybe even just your opinion. And you don't think it holds very much value to you, but to other people, it absolutely does. So you're going to be shown that over and over again, that people find your videos helpful. And yes, it is humbling.
I never get bored of seeing the comments.
Yeah, I know. And they they just keep coming in over and over again. And it's that's why the YouTube is really great for that. I mean, yeah, you do get the hater comments as well, but you don't focus on that. You focus on the people that do want to be helped.
No.
Oh, I see.
Lenny.
Okay. Damn. That sucks.
So it's not available in Puerto Rico?
I didn't know that it was blocked
Dang.
in certain countries to actually become a member of the channel.
That sucks, because I'm going to go into how you can use that as a strategy on our channel. It's something that we used to do on other people's channels. We are members of other people's channels as well.
Yeah, and that's too bad as well, because one of our coaching clients is actually, he doesn't have like a product to sell yet, like an actual product or a service to sell. But for now, he's using the memberships feature on his channel as a way to monetize. So as a way to offer something to people that they can purchase and get more value out of him, like a one-on-one Zoom call and that kind of thing, because he doesn't have a website up. So yeah, it's valuable, but that sucks that not everyone gets to see it.
You're talking about Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started his channel during the pandemic because he got a lot of, like, he all of a sudden just had a whole bunch of time, and he's into stocks, and he just started creating videos. He's a mathematician, and he has these crazy Excel spreadsheets. He knows a lot about building them, and he just started putting his analysis of the stocks on YouTube, and his channel since, March is probably when he started, around there. It's at like over 2,000 subscribers. Now the topic is a hot topic, stocks, how to buy and sell and that kind of thing, finance. But still, like, his growth is crazy right now.
Yeah, I already told them that he got early access to the membership.
Yeah, I was so shocked. I was like, how do you have memberships right now? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, they see that your channel is like going to be big, so they want you to offer memberships now.
I know.
We've got Dawn Does
Dawn's
Life
in the house. Hello. You are our favorite people as well.
Dawn was the winner of the masterclass contest that we had. We gave away masterclass and then a 1-hour coaching call with us. She won the masterclass one, and that was the second time we were doing it. And I remember her commenting, like, saying like she wanted to win, and then, but you won the second time, so that's really cool.
Yeah. And I saw from your comment, you're already diving in and watching different classes in the masterclass website. So that's awesome. I'm glad you're putting that to use.
Yeah, you've got a year of that, so just watch all of them. Not get your money's worth because it's free, but like
get your time's worth.
When you go to buffet, you try and get your money's worth.
Roland says that video was about boat motor repair, and he believes SEO is a big factor in its growth.
Boat motor repair.
Amazing.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, you go try. Everyone's welcoming Dawn, saying hello. Teddy has 125 subs. That is so cool. Amazing. Oh my God. I love hearing this growth every single week. You guys, that's so cool.
Wow,
Commander
great question.
Green says, I sell FBA and do retail arbitrage and
online arbitrage.
Online. Just wondering, how do you scale sales up from 40K last year to 100K? I find I'm in a plateau.
Wow. Well, I pretty much did it part-time because it was something that I enjoyed on the side. YouTube and building this whole thing has been my main focus. Probably I can refer you to someone that does these kind of numbers. Fernando. He did, Fernando Sestaida. He did Amazon FBA retail arbitrage heavily. And I believe he still is right now. I'm not too sure, but he does that full time. So I can refer you to him because he would probably be better suited to answer that kind of a question. My thinking is that you would need to outsource people to either shop for you to find better deals for you, or getting wholesale. Are you finding wholesale products to help increase your per profit?
Yeah, because part of scale would be volume,
outsourcing,
volume of product, and outsourcing as well. But yeah, Fernando would be a great person to answer that
really
question.
Good at that.
Ali, hello. What software are you using for the YouTube overlay? Has the comments come up and the scrolling message along the bottom. So this is actually a platform called StreamYard. And it is, the link is in the description below. You're watching from YouTube. So yeah, it should be in the description. Just look for something that says StreamYard. So this platform allows us to stream onto multiple networks. We're doing Facebook and YouTube, but it also, you can do LinkedIn if you're approved for it. You could do Twitch. So it's pretty cool. And it has these features here where you can create a scrolling message at the bottom. You can feature comments because the comments come in from all of those platforms that you're streaming to into one place. So when we click on those comments within this platform, they feature up on the screen here. And the banner that you see here, it's an overlay that I designed. So all of the branding, like the color and stuff, you can customize. This is just basically a transparent PNG,
graphic.
Yeah, that I designed that you could put up at the top. You can also have your logo up in the corner here. We don't have it because our logo's on the banner, so we don't want to do logo overkill. But yeah, you can have those options in terms of branding as well.
And if you head down to the description and you check out the link for StreamYard, there's a coupon code for $10 off your first month if you wanted to try it out. It's a really great way to make a live stream show. Like, we love it. It's so branded. We get questions about this software all the time, and we love it. It's really easy. It made live streaming to multiple platforms easy. Before, we were doing it really ghetto style, and now we love this.
Lenny says, ride that wave with the views on that video, Roland. Ask for more questions to the commenters. Yeah, absolutely. And come at that topic from different angles as well. The boat motor repair. Yeah.
Keep sharing it. Like, keep
double down on it.
Share it in your community tab if you do have access to the community tab.
Ramon, hello.
Hello, Ramon.
Good to see you as
on
well.
Facebook.
Yes. How was your week, Ramon? Let us know. Don says try using IP Vanish.
Yeah, I guess if you really wanted to, I guess, relocate your IP, yeah, we use NordVPN.
Good solution. Lenny says, what's YouTube's cut for memberships?
So we get 70% and they get 30%. They always need a cut.
Dawn is loving masterclass. You're very welcome and well deserved. Sorry guys, it does a weird scrolling thing where it skips over comments here. Lisa says, congrats Dawn, I had a coworker that worked with me and I have a sister named Dawn. I like that name. Very cute. Teddy says, my most popular videos are related to cryptocurrencies, data in particular.
Yeah, those topics are hot topics.
Yeah. You guys hear us say this every single week, but if you're finding something that's working, do more of it. Dawn says, thanks, Lisa. Like both your names. All right. So Chris, hello.
Hey, Chris. How's it going?
Capua Coffee in the house.
Chris is my cousin, and he has a business called Capua Coffee. It's a local coffee roaster here in Vancouver. We featured his coffee on one of our last
quarantine live stream,
when we were live streaming for 65 days straight. We featured his coffee. You drank the coffee with the ice cream cake.
I mean, I gobbled up the coffee. I'm almost done what I have, Chris, by the way.
So you'll need a refill.
Yeah, we'll need to do another another coffee party on this live stream pretty soon. Liette says, hello, Lisa. Roland is doing another video on that topic that goes further in depth. Awesome.
Yeah, see if you can, go at it from different angles with the tutorial that's doing well. Is there more that you can do on that? Are people asking questions that you didn't answer in the video?
And yeah, great tip, Lenny. Community tab gives life to past content. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I use our top videos that are earning the most. Every so often, not all the time because you don't want to spam people, but every so often I'll go into the community tab and I'll post that the videos that are doing well, particularly the Etsy one or an Adobe Acrobat thing. whatever ones are doing like top 10, just to give it a little boost, you know?
Yeah. And Roland says, congrats on the cover video that I did. Oh, thank you, Roland. You listened to the original. Yeah, the original has the F word in it, and I'm not someone who swears, so that didn't feel right. You know, when I sing a song, I have to feel it. I have to make it my own. So that's what I did with this one, and also lowered the key on it. So the original is in a higher key.
When she was asking me, she's like, should I, like, she was doing the different styles, and she's like, should I sing it this way or this way? And I was like, no, I think it sounds cooler if you don't actually say it. Because I didn't like hearing, I don't know, I don't really like
There's so
hearing.
many different ways to say the F word. So in my cover song, I just say effing.
Yeah.
But I was like, should you freaking or what? Like, so good observation. And actually the original artist also did her video in black and white, and I had no idea.
We watched it after.
Yeah, we watched it after we did ours, but the song itself just has that kind of vibe. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Brenda says YouTube has changed the closed captions for videos. I've relied on them to turn into blogs, but also wonder how important the closed captions are.
So they are, okay, so a lot of the big YouTubers who teach about YouTube, they will say that the closed captioning is very important, but most of us don't do closed captioning, like don't do the putting in our own closed captioning. A lot of us just have YouTube's algorithm do it for us, which is, you know, there's lots of mistakes. It doesn't get it right 100% because it is a computer. And they all say like to do it yourself and to get like the transcript of everything and put it in there, because it does boost your video even more.
Yeah, it helps with the SEO, Brenda. So it just adds
If you
more
have
juice to it.
If you have the time and the ability, for sure. But for us, with pumping out videos Monday to Thursday and Friday, like we don't have the capacity to do that right now. So it is important, but it's something that we don't currently do.
If you have the resource for it, do it. It'll help your channel, your videos. Leanne says, I love your Facebook post, Roland. Yeah, so you need at least 1,000 to have the community tab.
Oh, you're close.
You're right.
You're close. When you get it, then start posting it.
Never heard the original, but have no interest. Thank you, sis. You're awesome. Yeah, guys, if you haven't heard the cover song, I'll just put the banner up for a second here. You can head over to youtube.com/aritmusic and you can check out the cover song that everyone's talking about here that I did. It's a really cool video that Jewel put together. I recorded. Yeah, it's super simple. It's just very raw and intimate. Let's just say that. Very stripped down. So yes, you can enjoy it by going to this link here. Just scrolling through more comments here. Teddy says, the best thing about doing videos on cryptos is that something I know and understand well, having been a rocket scientist in a former life. Yeah, see, it's the things like you want to do videos on the topics that you just feel super comfortable just talking about, because it makes it easier. There's less resistance there. It just flows out of you better, and you're communicating better with your watchers that way as well. So that's really great that it fits. You found something that's just, you're comfortable talking about it, and it's doing really well on YouTube. That's a gem if you can find that.
And also to add to that, when you find something like that, like ride that wave, like ride the wave of, because when you can talk about something so easily, it makes the world of difference when you're creating content.
Yeah, absolutely. Lenny says, do you get specific stats for community tab inside Studio?
That's a good question. I would, without actually checking and off the top of my head, I don't think that they do, but I'm now going to go check that out after this live stream. And that's a good question. You always have really good questions, Lenny.
The post notifications go to subscribers,
but not community tab.
It wouldn't be non-subscribers. If you're doing a post, it would show up as a notification. For
No, like
subscribers.
because he's like, do you get specific stats for community tab?
Yeah, he says would be interesting to see if posts go to subscribers versus non-subs.
You know
Anybody
what?
can just go to the tab and see if they're a non-subscriber.
I noticed that they are showing me other people's community posts, and I'm not subscribed to the channel.
Oh, really?
But I might have searched that channel.
You might have viewed their videos before.
Yeah, but I'm not subscribed. Yeah. They're always playing around with the community tab.
If anybody knows the answer to that, please, by all means, put it in the comments. I've been thinking about creating a YouTube channel to teach retail arbitrage. I was inspired by you both through your past videos. I'm very shy and want my privacy. How do you overcome camera anxiety? That's a really good question.
Well, I would say that that's a great idea because people are always interested in learning about Amazon FBA retail arbitrage, and with your numbers and how well you're doing, I would say that you could help a lot of people. And in terms of how do you overcome camera anxiety, it's like time. It's like doing videos over and over, and I'm sure Roland can talk about this because I wouldn't say that, Roland, you were shy, but you were definitely not as vibrant and lively as you are now. Now you're playing other characters in your videos, and you're doing some skits and you're having fun with it. And it took time. Like, it took more and more videos. Maybe you start off doing, your Amazon FBA videos without the camera. Maybe you're just doing screencast recordings where it's your voice, but you're doing the computer screen.
You're just showing the screen basically without you. That's
what most people do when they're not comfortable initially being on camera. And I would say start off with that. Because to be honest, with that kind of tutorial type content, people, I mean, yes, you create a better connection when you are on video and you look into the camera and things like that. But if you are giving good value and you're not necessarily showing up, this is a popular topic that I think people would still be, interested in watching, even though they're not seeing you.
Yeah, but I would say you want to work up to that, to actually being on camera, because that way people, they just get to know, like, and trust you better if they can see you.
Yeah.
And the way that because I would always mess up, like being on camera in the very beginning when we were filming videos, I could no problem be on like music videos and stuff and performing for the camera. But when it came time to actually just sitting in front of the camera and speaking, it was just a mess. The recordings were a mess.
She could perform in front of like hundreds of people, but then when it came to doing a tutorial,
it's different.
She was like freaking out. And I was like,
yeah,
you perform all the time.
The two main things that helped me get over that is, number one, I had to have something to look at in terms of a script or an outline. I started off actually with writing out what I was going to say. And then I would look down and then I would say it to the camera and then pause and then look down and say to the camera, so that when you can cut it up and put it all together. But then I progressed to just needing an outline, like just bullet points, basically. But that kind of was like my safety, you know what I mean? Like, it was just easier to have that and less anxiety to know what I was going to be talking about. And then the way that, it just morphed into not needing anything at all is just through practice, like doing it over and over and over again. And it's gonna feel uncomfortable. Just tell yourself that from the beginning. This is gonna be uncomfortable, but it's gonna help me grow, and I'm gonna get through this. So it's just that consistent practice of being on camera.
And then Dawn says, thank you for sharing that, Arit. I went to your old channel and was upset that I couldn't find the video. Lol.
No problem.
Fear of missing out.
I love it.
I checked out the original because yours is in a lower key, so being nosy, I had to compare.
I wouldn't call that being nosy, but yeah, it's always interesting. I also love doing that, like hearing how a cover artist does the song and then listening to the original. And then
Roland says, thanks, Leah, which post? I had another email this week about using one of my videos. Oh,
sweet. That's
I know
amazing.
that one. I don't know what it stands for, but
Lad Bible.
I've seen them before, like sharing videos on Facebook and stuff.
That's
that
awesome.
was my win for this week.
So
Awesome.
featuring one of your videos on, is it their blog?
Or like a Facebook post, because I know I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them do these like Facebook posts and stuff.
That's amazing, Phil. I mean, these are clues. Like they're telling you that what you're doing is working. So keep doing that, because people are seeing that you're getting your own exposure, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't be approaching you as well. And your content as well is of quality enough for that company to use it as their own. So great job. Yeah.
Wow, Phil. And then Don says, I've seen the other community posts that I'm not subscribed to. Yeah, they're playing around with things in there. And then 14 amazing viewers. I see 16 right now. Please take a moment to subscribe and smash the like button to help Essetino grow. Thank you, Lenny, Lenny's like the one that always promotes us. We don't even say stuff like that.
Yeah, we need to do it more often ourselves. You're so much better at it for us, Lenny.
Our cheerleader.
Yes, you're an amazing cheerleader, Lenny. Thank you so much.
Brenda says, are there certain types of thumbnails that do better than others? Are there some do's or do nots?
Mm-hmm.
Hit it.
Totally. Yeah. So you might have seen certain thumbnails that they have a ton of text on them and the text is really small. And it's like the thumbnail is already tiny in the search engines when you're scrolling through all of these search results. So make sure that the text is visible, that it's big enough, it's in a clear font, just very simple to read font, but also that there's not too much text. And you want to use a lot of contrast on your thumbnails. So don't put like white text on a yellow background or on a peach color background, or you know what I mean? Like you need that contrast, white on black or black on white, and then use the same thing with contrasting colors as well to make that text pop. And then also in terms of imagery, and using certain colors too, vibrant colors, having someone's face, like a person's face, most likely yours. If you're in your videos, it's going to be yours. But looking at the camera as well is better. And certain facial, like emotional reactions as well. That's why you probably have seen a lot of really popular YouTubers with like these crazy emotions and stuff. I mean, we don't do that for the on the thumbnails on our videos, but it does, like, that has proved to help because people connect with faces and emotional reactions. And yeah, I think those are like the main things. I actually did a video on this on the channel. It's I think I give 5 different tips in there for how to improve your thumbnails. So we can post that in the comment.
She's in the group.
Yeah, in the group. Yeah, Brenda, you're part of there. So I'll post it in the Creative Business Success group so you could take a look at that.
Also, quick note, if you want to see which thumbnails do better, on the TubeBuddy License Legend, I believe, they have an A/B testing for thumbnails. We have not personally tried it out, but there are people, other YouTubers, who like to test out 2 different styles of thumbnails per video, and they see which one gets more clicks. Also, in the is it the SEO Studio or the Keyword Explorer, where when you are inputting your titles and text, you can see how your thumbnail stacks up against others.
Yeah, SEO Studio.
SEO Studio, when you're using TubeBuddy, you can input your thumbnail and compare it against all the other videos that have their thumbnails, and you can see, does this stand out, you know?
Yeah, I do that all the time, actually. So I click on the results tab, and then I see what the other thumbnails look like for that keyword that I'm optimizing, the top ranking videos. And I ask myself, like, what colors can I incorporate in this thumbnail that will really make it pop, like that will stand out? And yes, that those search results, like they update constantly, so it won't necessarily stay like that. But it's just a good kind of foundation to see how you can make your thumbnail stand out better from what's already out there on the first page of results.
Yeah. And I see here we got a new member.
What?
Wait, how do I do this?
Dawn, that's amazing.
Dawn, there you
Oh,
go.
yay.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Dawn.
Oh,
That's
man.
so cool.
Appreciate it so much. You
You're
now,
amazing.
because you get access to the badges. I'm not sure what level you went on, but whatever level, thank you so much. You get your name gets highlighted in green, and you get like a star every time you comment. And I was gonna talk about this on how to use it as a strategy, because we used to use being members of other channels as a strategy. So we would be members of other people's channels that gets views, right? Because this is how the strategy works. So we would subscribe to the channel, and you get the first or second tier usually gets access to badges. And what that means is you get like some sort of logo, and your name gets highlighted every time you make a comment on the live chat and on a regular video comment.
Mm-hmm.
So how we would use this to our advantage is we would go into the channel that we became a subscribed member to, a paid member to, and we would comment and answer people's questions and try and provide as much value as possible to get noticed in the comments section. Now, we couldn't do it live. You have to be live in the chat to do it. But in the comments section, we would always do that because you get visually seen right away. And depending on, we just got another member.
Oh my gosh, Roland, thank you so much.
This is overwhelming. So like, I lost my train of thought.
Thank
okay.
you.
What was I saying?
You get noticed when you're doing your commenting strategy on that.
Yeah, so please do use
cool.
it to your advantage. Roland is also a member. You can't see it right now, but I'm getting red. I'm so humbled right now.
Do you ever get red?
I do sometimes. Let's see if it really goes red. But
oh my God. Thank you so much, you guys. Roland, Lisa, and Dawn are all members now. Our first 3 members on the channel. It's so humbling. Thank you guys.
Yeah, you guys use it to your advantage. Comment on our videos because you'll get seen. You'll try and provide value to other people, even if you're not answering, even if you don't have the answer to the question, provide support and stuff to people in the comments. And depending what level you got, there's 3 levels. There's the Dream Driven Fun, which is the first level, Dream Driven Creative, which is the second level, and then Dream Driven Entrepreneur, which is the third level. And the middle level, you get shout outs in our description of our videos, and I will say, I will shout out verbally to you at the end of our videos, and I might have your names pop up on the screen and your channel pop up, depending on whatever you want me to feature. And you'll also, we'll shout you out in the comments as well. Mm-hmm. So there's tons of exposure.
Yeah.
So definitely use this to your advantage. Go on to our old videos that are getting lots of views and get in there and get some visibility.
Mike, hello. I see we have... Oops. Sorry, I forgot to click on that. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio. You two have so much fun. Yes, always. I enjoy your channel. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you. And thank you so much for jumping up on the live here. That's amazing.
And then we've got Lenny, congratulations, Phil. Share them in the Facebook group. Yes, please do share them in the Facebook group. We welcome that. Share these wins, Phil. Share these 2 wins that you're being featured. Let people know. Share
that, this is happening to you. Companies are reaching out and asking to use your videos, and give a tip or 2 on what you think led to that. Because, we always want to share what's working with other members and just share it with everybody, because it can get so isolating trying to grow your business and do your own thing, as a solo entrepreneur. So we really feel that the more that we share our knowledge with each other, the better that we can grow, the faster that we can grow.
And we've got Ives.
Hello, Ives.
Hey, girls, just wanted to shout out.
You're shutting us out. No, just joking.
You are amazing. Please keep doing what you do. Big inspiration to chase my dreams.
Thank you.
That really means a lot.
It really does.
Please share what those dreams are. Put it out there and let us know what you are going for. We love to. Well, this is a very supportive community. Roland is the Smiley is the character that Roland created, and I bet Roland initially you weren't thinking you were going to play another character in your videos. It came with time, I bet.
I think we missed a few at the top there.
Did we?
Brenda.
Whoops.
Brenda says, I agree with your advice about camera anxiety. My first videos were much tighter than my current ones. Growing in confidence. Yeah. Just decided to go with the videos regardless of the awkwardness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that I would grow. Progress, not perfection, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jewel, you're wearing that band?
I wear this band
to consistently remind us that it is okay to not be perfect and to put out crappy work, because you'll just eventually get better.
Progress, right? Not perfection.
As long as you are, you're doing the best that you can at the level that you're at right now, that's all that counts. The quality of your content will get better over time. So yes, great advice, Brenda.
And then Commander Green 30 says, did you ever get other sellers email you and tell you not to share tips and secrets? Like when you scan products at stores and show the profit, etc. How do you deal with peer pressure? Fortunately, I did not get that. I did. And to even hear that people would be like that, they probably are selling courses and they don't want the information or whatever to be leaked. But you know what? The thing is, when you put yourself out there, this stuff does happen. Like you are going to get hate and you're going to get thumbs down and
people stealing your stuff.
You're going to get outrageous comments sometimes, like the stupidest comments ever. Like I remember in my from 2015 to 2018, I was a little bit heavier, and at least once a week I was getting comments about my weight and how big my face was and how fat I looked in the video. And did it bother me sometimes? Stupid. Yeah, for sure it bothered me. But you know what? I always look to the other side and be like, did I help people today? Did this video help people? And focus on that, because it doesn't matter how good you are, how much you're helping people for free. There's always going to be some hater that doesn't like something.
Yeah. What you focus on grows. So why not focus on the positive stuff? Because you want to make that grow, right? And just let the people talk their talk and, let the haters do their thing. It's adding extra juice to your channel by them leaving comments. So that's a great thing. Just look at the positive side of it. You have to, because it will happen. Like you just have to know that it will happen and that you're not going to give it any energy.
You focus on the people that like your stuff, that like your content. For example, like I'm watching like fitness channels right now, and a lot of them say the same thing, but there are certain ones that I gravitate towards because I like that person's energy. I like the way that they talk in the video. Mm-hmm. And there's like another one that says the same thing, but they have a different energy, and I don't really vibe with them, so I don't really watch them. So like there's all these people talking about a lot of the same things, but people are gonna be attracted to the ones that they vibe with, you know? Like we're talking about like YouTube stuff, Etsy stuff. There's so many people talking about the same thing.
Yeah, you're not gonna please everybody. That's just how it is, right? So
and I wanted to show this and bridge the gap from YouTube to Facebook. Roland says, hello, Brenda. Because I know you guys can't see each other.
Roland on YouTube is saying, hello, Brenda on Facebook.
Bridge the gap.
Yes. Scrolling.
And then here we go.
There we go. Lance. Hello, Lance. You have a channel aimed at interviewing well-known comic book creators. Cool. And also offering software tutorials for it as well, but have been having issues getting views so far. Okay.
Okay, so you have
software tutorials and comic book creators.
Interviews.
So is this at all related? Like the software, is it related to the comic book stuff? What kind of software is it? I'm just talking about, I just want to kind of get a bigger picture of channel you have and the content on there. But the views, we mainly get the majority of our views from organic traffic, from people just finding our videos in the search engines. We rarely, we like hardly ever share our videos around town. Like that would just be so time consuming. But we do share like a few in our group and stuff, but that's not the majority of the views. It's from the search engines. And it's also a way to do it sustainably, to keep getting views organically. So in order to do that, in order for your videos to show up in the search engines, you have to know how to title your videos, how to put the correct descriptions, properly optimized descriptions and tags, and basically know YouTube SEO to really just optimize every single video, and you're putting every single video out into the search engine. It's each like a little own arm out into cyberspace, bringing people back as long as you keep stacking those optimized videos and releasing them one by one. And I share my sorry.
I thought you were done.
I was gonna say that I have a full course on YouTube SEO. We use a tool called TubeBuddy. And we offer our members 20% off of their subscription if they want to also use TubeBuddy and get that tool. I believe TubeBuddy is in the link to TubeBuddy is in the description.
Yeah, as well as the course, I think.
And the course as well. So if I'll take a look, and if not, I'll put it there for you. But yeah, this SEO course it goes into detail about how we optimize every single one of our videos for the search engines. You have examples. I show you how to do the keyword research, and TubeBuddy makes it very simple as well to see what keyword you can rank for.
Yeah, and I'd have to ask, are you uploading on do you have a consistent uploading schedule?
Yes.
Is it the same day and time type thing?
Mm-hmm.
And how many videos do you have, and are you doing SEO? And then we can get a better deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn says, best money spent ever. Oh man, I appreciate it, Dawn.
Awesome.
And we just got like another, look at this.
What?
We got a donation.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Commander
man. I appreciate
Grade
it.
30. Wow. They say, thank you so much for answering my questions. I appreciate your time. You both are very understanding and encouraging. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
We're very understanding and encouraging because we went through all this. We started from zero, like from
no
depression.
Business knowledge, feeling unmotivated on life, and like just not feeling like ourselves. We didn't know, like we each didn't know who we were. Like we were living these lives in parallel, and then later came together to realize that we're both going through the same things. And it's just like, we know what that's like, is like starting at the beginning, and we just, why not share what we know? Like it's just, we want to help.
And we feel so grateful that we call it waking up, because we felt like we were sleeping up until that point.
Yeah.
And like, I feel so fortunate that I was able to get out of that, the whole mindset of everything where, I was blaming everything else. And we just want to pay it forward because we're happy and we want to help other people get happy too. It's so blown out and bright right now.
Light on, light off.
It seems like it's like totally sunny day, but it's like nighttime right now.
That's okay.
Dawn says, sorry. Thank you again for the donation.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Dawn says, well, you guys know I love me some green. Yeah,
we do.
Works perfect for you. Let's see here. Mike says, I just joined your Facebook group. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Post what you do in there.
Yeah, do a little intro post so everyone can see what you do and what you're up to. And, if you have any valuable tips for creative entrepreneurs, please feel free to post that in there as well.
Dawn says, wow, you two, the reaction is the best. We love you guys so much. We're so
a very real reaction.
Very humbled by all this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Brenda says, thanks for explaining how the membership works. Yeah, no problem.
No problem. Yeah, Brenda, I'll post the link to that thumbnail video in the group after this call.
Lenny says, which level gets you in a next music game? Back when like a couple years ago, we would have like our friends and be in the music videos. I'm in one of them. If you look up the one with Poppy Seed,
Mickey versus
Mallory music, you'll see in the background I'm in a leather jacket, like there's other people too, it's not just me, but we're all in leather jackets, like dancing in the background, so you can see that
like we're all being like all ghetto and gangster and stuff, because I was collaborating with a hip hop artist. The music video itself was pretty fun to shoot. It was really cool. But yeah, I got all of my friends to come out to film that music video.
And we filmed that at our office, like our previous office building that we were renting out in downtown. And we had 50 people in there, including extras, camera operators, crew, like the whole 9 yards. There was like crafty and everything. Like it was an actual set. And we didn't ask anyone if we could film in there. We just waited until office hours were done, like around 7 or 8, and we just packed the parkade with all these people. And there's scenes in the video where it's in front of the gate, the parking gate to enter, and so we had to get the take over and over again. You do many takes, and so the gate kept opening and closing and opening and closing and opening and closing.
Little did we know that was signaling to the security that something was up.
That set off an alarm to the building.
A silent alarm.
Yeah, silent alarm. And then all of a sudden, like, this security guard showed up and was like, what's going on here? And we were so freaked out. And he was like, you can't be doing this. Like, you didn't ask for permission.
He was going to call the cops and have them charge us and stuff.
We were scared. We were just filming a music
And I remember
video.
everyone was so scared. They didn't know what to do. And, like, I was the one. You guys are like, go, Reed, go talk to him. Go talk to him. And I was the one who went up to them. I finally was able to convince him that we will pack up right away and leave and to not have
There
him
was
call
no
the
cops called, thankfully, and we didn't get charged or anything like that.
Yeah.
But we weren't like destroying anything. We were literally just filming in this like underground grunge looking parkade.
We totally did not answer your question, Lenny, but but we went into a story. I don't know what level gets that, but as soon as I know, I will let you know. I know that I want to film a music video somewhere else, like in a different country. So,
in the desert.
Yeah, like that was an idea that I really had, like in the desert somewhere. So who knows?
I know.
We might be coming
like a camel
somewhere
or
near
something.
you.
The desert?
Arizona.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like,
there's deserts there.
I was thinking of Israel when we went on the camels.
Oh man, that
would have been awesome. So cool. Phil says, yeah, it's a good idea, guys. I hadn't thought about sharing it in the group. That's what the group is for, sharing wins and, things to help other people in there. And we always want to encourage like other people. It's not just our group, like it's our group, you guys as well.
I'm just making a note to share that thumbnail video in the group.
Sure.
Brenda.
And then Dawn says, those are the people that don't want subscribers anyways. They aren't going to add anything to the community. And then Brenda says, where would I find your rates to engage in your help? That would be our website. Yeah, on our website.
Take a look at our website, Brenda. So I'll put the link back up here. So on EssetinoArtist.com, you can go over to work with us and you'll see all of the different services that we provide. There's one-on-one YouTube coaching. There's, graphic design, PDF design, like any sort of content design,
thumbnail design,
assets, that kind of thing. I work with a lot of like online educators and instructors and coaches and stuff because they are the ones that need workbooks, PDFs,
thumbnails,
course materials. Yeah. So, and I really we do that ourselves as well. We're course creators and that kind of thing. So we understand it from both the course instructor and the student perspective. So yeah, there's the graphic design stuff. There's one-on-one Camtasia coaching. So if you want to get on a call with Jewel and have her exactly show you what you need to do for your video editing project to get that all done and basically speed up your learning with how to edit in Camtasia. We have that as well. Also course production stuff if you need some help with that. So head over to our website here. In the Work With Us tab, you'll find what you're looking for.
And Phil says, I always delete the hater comments. Yeah, if they're really derogatory and they're providing like zero value, if you're making an actual criticism, fine, that's valid. But like if you're just saying like something about the way I look, I'm deleting it. Because it's not like, that doesn't like, why,
Yeah, like what does that add exactly?
It says a lot about the person for sure, and people are saying, whoa, holy crap, at Commander Green or Commander Green. I always thought it was Green 30.
Commander
Wow.
30.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you
for
again.
Thank you for the donation and the new members that we've got here.
Very grateful and appreciate your support, you guys.
And then Lenny says, Phil, I'm curious, what's their approach for permission? The email is just to inform you how they'll use it, or they genuinely wait for your response. We see these days so many pages reposting content.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Good question, Lenny. Always in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's good on them to ask you, if they can use your video. But that's a great point. People repost stuff all the time. So.
And Phil says they both asked for my permission first, as they haven't actually made the videos. Nice. Brenda says, I was watching on YouTube on my phone, but I couldn't find where to post comments, so I came back to Facebook. You need to be logged into your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then there should be like a live comments feed that's happening.
Yeah.
And then you can jump in on the YouTube party.
I saw one from Mike there. Mike says, you have the best videos for Etsy stores on YouTube, period. You're honest, have the best information. Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
Inspired you to open your Etsy store. You are so welcome, Mike. Thank you for letting me know. I love hearing comments like that. Thank you. That's amazing.
And what are you selling in your Etsy store? Teddy says her SEO course is worth doing. Thank you, Teddy. And it seems to be working for you every week. You're getting more subscribers and, your videos are starting to get those numbers. And it's like consistent effort. It's the consistency.
I'll check to see if the SEO course is in the description. Just to double check. For those of you who want to check it out. It's also, you can access it on our website. So the essetinoartist.com, you'll see a page called courses, and from there you can head over to our SEO course.
I saw the Roland, you're trying out the new emojis. It doesn't show up here on StreamYard, but on YouTube, on the comments, it shows. You got to go to the live comments feed. And then Roland's trying,
Nice.
Roland's trying out the new fire emojis. Sweet. And we're, as time goes on, we're going to get them like really customized. Like we'll get Arid to create some really cool ones.
Yeah.
And I think now, because we got 2 new members, I can add even more now, because it said I could only add like 4 or 5 initially. And then you needed 2 more members, and then you could add like, I don't know, like 8 more. So I'm really excited to add like a bunch of different kinds of emojis for you guys.
We're going to add some fun ones. Yeah. It's looking really cool over the sky. It looks amazing.
Oh, the smoke is creeping back again, I noticed.
It's like a pink haze.
Let's see here.
We're just scrolling through the comments, guys.
Hans Florentino.
Hello, Hans.
Close to my last name. My last name is Tolentino. Learning quite a lot. Greetings from the Philippines. Thank you so much. I have a ton of family in the Philippines. Thank you for watching all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lenny says, so much love and support for Essetino all in one episode. Yeah, this is one of those you remember episodes.
It's overwhelming, but we love it so much. Thank you, guys.
Roland says, I want to be your motor coach driver. What does that even mean? Oh, like for tour?
I will gladly approve your application. Yes, yes, and yes.
Roland says, would be cool that Essetino visited Roland's ranch. Yeah, I was saying, like, the next time we go to Ontario, Reed's sister, Leah, lives in Ontario, and they're not too far away, like maybe a couple hours or something. The next time we go there, like, for sure, Roland, we're visiting you.
Are you seeing that? Okay, good.
Great story. We love your stories. Well, we have like a million stories. Linda!
Hello!
Linda, okay, Linda's back. Okay, now I can show this thing. I had you.
Oh my God, she's waiting for you, Linda, to show this art project.
I had you in mind because I know that you're super artistic, such a talented artist. You make journals, you make jewelry, and you work with your hands a lot with art. And I really appreciated the journal that you made for me. And I wanted to show you a piece that I made in high school. So when I was like 17, 18 years old, and it's, I failed at everything in high school except for all my art classes and PE, physical education. So I was good at playing sports and stuff, and I was good at all the arts, like art 3D, photography, sculpture, just regular art. But everything else was pretty much a fail, like actual fail, or like C-, that kind of letter grade. So because you're here, I want to show you this that I made. So I was really big into clay sculpting when I was in grade 12. And these were the kinds of projects that kept me alive in high school, even though I thought I was destined for kind of like a horrible life, because at the time, this was like 2004, social media was not like a thing. And these are the kinds of projects that kept me alive. So this is the Taj Mahal, and I sculpted this by hand, like with the little sculpting tools. The door fell off, like the bottom there, the blue. This is the Taj Mahal. It's my favorite building, and it's a building in India. And if you look up a picture of the Taj Mahal, it's amazing. And one of the projects was, it's a 2D sculpture because it's flat, but then it's kind of levitates off. And, we were told to choose an architectural sculpture around the world that you like and put it on here. And mine was the Taj Mahal. And I lived and breathed this project for weeks. I even would wrap it up in a wet paper towel because the clay dries. And I would put it in my backpack and I would carry it everywhere. And I would just go home and I would just work on it for hours and hours. And it took a lot of time for me to do this.
It's pretty amazing if you can see the detail up close of every single little brick, like as if the building, the bricks of the building. It's really finely detailed.
And you see here, cool. With my projects and stuff, like for art, I would get like literally 100% A, but that didn't matter because I would get Fs in like math, in physics, in chemistry. And that's kind of all that was focused on was you're not good enough. I wanted to do this, after high school, but, I was being pushed in go into nursing, go into something that you're not good at and that you can't get the grades and go into that because that's the occupation. And it's cool. I'm not necessarily doing sculpture now, but I feel very creative with the business that we have and being a YouTuber and doing video. It's transformed into doing videos and like being posts and stuff like that. But I still do these mini art projects every now and then.
I was going to say, so it turns out that art was the most important subject after all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, that is like my most prized possession of high school. And I keep it wrapped up in like a t-shirt so that it's like doesn't break or anything. And yeah, I just brought it. I haven't seen it in like years because it's been tucked away in a drawer. But I recently wanted to take it out, and I'm going to be doing a post on it and sharing it.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Linda says that looks amazing. It looks like the Rock Mahal. I believe it's the Taj Mahal, but yes.
I like it. Taj Mahal.
And thank you, Mike and Lenny. And then Brenda says she's got to go. No problem. Thanks for tuning in, Brenda. Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by, Brenda. I'll post that video for you in the group. And yeah, we'll see you again next week.
Linda says Taj Mahal. The Rock Mahal. And then Don says, how cool is to that you still have that? Yeah, it's very cool. And it's like I said, I haven't seen it in a while. And I opened it and I was like shocked. I was like, I did that? Like, I was like, I don't know if I can do that now, but
you can do that now. You could do something better now. That's the thing, is like the art kind of matches, the person that we are in the moment. So like, it might not be this kind of art, but it's a different kind of art that you would create. Right?
I love that I'm still doing art.
Mm-hmm.
Phil says, that's cool. Thank you guys so much for the support. Mike says, I hated math, chemistry, and science too. Yeah, I completely bombed all that. Mm-hmm. Creativity has been my niche. Yep.
It's funny how, you get positive or you get reinforced for the stuff that you're not good at. Like people will be like, oh, you're not doing well for math and science and stuff. You're doing well on art. And nobody really recognizes that you're doing well in art. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, but you should really get your grades up in the stuff that you're bad at. They're not really reinforcing your strengths. And, that should be the case. You should work with what showcases your inspiration and what you're good at and what you feel most connected to.
That's why we fight for that for people. We always tell people, you need to seriously go after your passion, because that's what's going to carry you, honestly.
Yeah.
Lenny says, wow, Jewel, very inspired.
Fire emojis.
And then it's so cool that you found art at that age. I love that story. Thank you so much for sharing something so personal. Yeah, it's the first time that I'm sharing this in public. People are my friends and family, close friends and family know that, but it's that's what kept me alive in high school, was the fact that I had art, and all different kinds of art. I used to do a lot of paper mache, working with plasticine.
Mosaic.
Yeah, and I had a mosaic phase where I would just, if I had these tiny mosaics. I also did one of the Taj Mahal in mosaic form, and tiny square rectangle pieces of paper. I used to make my own mosaic pieces too. I didn't buy them or anything. And I would take a toothpick with a dab of glue and put it on. It's very time consuming. An hour could be a tiny square, and you've got this whole thing to do. But I loved it. And if I had the time, I want to do a mosaic again. Don says, the jewel is an alternate dimension. Can we, what?
The jewel in an ultimate dimension can be the nurse. We need this, Jewel. I love that comment. I love that comment so much, Don. Yes, agreed.
And then Lenny says, Essetino is packed of incredible stories. We have so many stories. Mike says, this is my first live show with you two. I'm hooked. This is one big party. When is the next one?
Woo-hoo!
We do these every week, Mike. It's every Thursday at 6 p.m. PST. And this blossomed from when the whole pandemic thing happened. We were doing live streaming every day for 65 days straight.
When did we start that? Was that May?
I can't remember. It was May. Yeah, I think it was May.
Yeah,
and then we went every day, because
every day,
we weren't going. It's a time when we couldn't go out anywhere, and it was all weirdo. But then we moved to weekly, and it's so funny. A lot of these people found us. Where was it? Linda randomly showed up in episode 20 or 30. I remember, and she's stayed ever since. And also some other people
every Thursday, Mike, at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern, join the party. Mm-hmm. Also, if we're celebrating a certain milestone and stuff, it will actually be a party. We usually get cake and coffee and have drinks and stuff. It's fun times.
If anyone goes on YouTube and types in Lisa does mark interviews for people with disability, you'll see me, and I'm in a video wearing a black shirt and it's in a blue background. Awesome. We'll check it out, Lisa.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. Let's see here.
Everyone's chiming in, letting them know. Yes. Awesome, guys. Well, I think we'll wrap it up. What do you think? We're past the hour here.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
We just want to say thank you guys so much for showing your love, your support. We had 2 new members here.
And a donation. Oh, God. And all of you guys watching, like, we really do appreciate it so much. And we just want to give back to you as much as possible. We want to see you guys succeed. So use these to your advantage. Those of you who became members, use that to your advantage. Comment on the things and get noticed out there on our videos, And for those of you who are working on something, like, let us know. Put it out there. The more that you put it out there, the more that it's more solidified, and that it makes you more accountable when you say, I'm going after this, you know? Like, put it out there.
Keep sharing what you're doing with others. And, this community here and our Facebook group, which if you're not part of, it's a link scrolling down below. They're both great places to share that with the supportive group that we have here. So,
we have a quick one here. Do you guys have advice about what fonts to use in your thumbnails?
Lato. Lato, Franklin, Gothic, Heavy. Those are always my go-tos. They're just like super simple. I usually use like all caps. I'll play around with like all caps and then sometimes just all small as well. But yeah, super clear, easy to read. That's my answer.
Ellie says, thanks. I'll be going through your links. Appreciate it. Dawn says, this was a fantastic live stream. Thanks to everyone. Linda says, I'll rewatch. Sounds like I missed a good one. Have a good night, everyone. Yes, it was great because all of you guys were here. If it was just us, it would be like boring, and we would be like,
what do we talk about?
So it was great because of you guys.
Yeah, thank you for making this an amazing evening, and we hope to see you again next Thursday for episode number. What number?
17.
17. Our weekly live stream, episode number 17. Yes, Roland.
Roland's going for 1,000 subs by November 1st.
You
can do it. You can do it. Mike says, you are awesome. Best channel on YouTube. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
Just tuned in. Love your videos, and we'll look for again next week.
Yes.
Thanks. Yes, please tune in. Watch a replay of this one. This one was really fun.
Every Thursday, 6 p.m., guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope you have a great rest of the evening.
Bye.
Morning. Bye-bye.